Good morning. It's Donna here at Boldness Blooming, sunny day in Vancouver. And today I want to talk about, I'll entitle it From Judgment to Compassion. And I think I've talked about both of these probably quite a bit. And I'm just sensing an even deeper knowing about how this judging mind works and how I can switch it over to the compassion. And I noticed yesterday morning as I got up, there was a judging thought going through my head, and I was judging someone because they hadn't texted me back. And I realized that it came up very quickly, but I also in this case very quickly switched it to, oh, this person didn't text me back. What could be going on with them? Instead of judging them, saying, oh, they're not being very kind, and why aren't, getting into this kind of negativity about them. I switched it into, oh, wow, what's going on in their life? Maybe they're having a tough time right now. Maybe they're really busy right now. What's going on? They clearly might be in a place of suffering if they're not able to reach out and text back. So I just in those few moments I just went quickly from the space of judgment to the space of compassion, and it just felt so much better, because I know when I'm in the judging mode I feel small and I feel separate, and my heart isn't open. It generally just doesn't feel good. And the more I value myself, I think this is key too, and part of it is like the more I value myself, the more I don't want myself to suffer, and I want myself to feel good. And so I know when I'm in the space of openness and compassion, I feel good. And so I also was noticing that I was judging some other people in my life, and I was also able to switch this around and see where they were coming from. When you see things when I started to see things as they really were, then I was able to offer them compassion from my heart and see where they were really coming from and what they were really experiencing. And then I wasn't coming from the hurt little girl place, because I know sometimes that comes up, that small little girl who feels hurt or feels neglected, feels she's not getting the attention she wants. And so I think judgment often comes up either around fear, like thinking someone is somehow different than us and somehow maybe a threat, or from a place of hurt, of feeling that the other person could, is somehow causing this hurt to us. But when we see that they're not actually doing anything but being themselves, it's so freeing. It's like, oh wow, that's just how they are, and that's just what they're doing, and how are they suffering? What are they going through? And I'm really feeling an openness and a compassion, I think, today. And I might go back into a small place of judgment today. I mean, it could happen. I want to stay open to the possibility that it won't. But if it does, I can still even bring a love and compassion to that judgment, instead of going, oh no, I'm judging and I'm a terrible person for judging other people, right? Because then it just adds judgment on top of judgment, which, it doesn't feel very good either. So bring love and compassion to that judging place, that it's really trying to protect and keep me safe, and sometimes it has some wisdom. But I think I'm finding that I can, most of the time, I think the judgments are not needed at all. Once in a while, I think there might be a little bit of key wisdom in there, and I can pick out, take what I like and leave the rest, kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be, I don't have to identify or become too enwrapped in those judgments, too tied up with them, and just see them for what they are. Well, I hope that brought you something today, or if not, maybe you can judge this and maybe find what you like and take what you like and leave the rest. So have a lovely, wonderful day. Ciao!